Hi, warriors, Trapson here, and welcome back to our adventures in Azeroth. Today, we are at Morgan's Vigil in the Burning Steppes, and the reason why we are here today is to do some quests, but also we want to pick up some quests for Lower Blackrock Spire.
I am listening. You have no doubt seen the wargs, which the Blackrock orcs command. It is curious. No matter how many we destroy, their numbers never dwindle. My scouts have reported that the wargs are bred, trained, and ultimately exported from Blackrock Spire, capital city of the Blackrock orcs. You must travel to Blackrock Spire and discover the source of this menace. Discover and destroy. Good luck, adventurer. May Cenarius protect you.
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret, soldier. Come a little closer. I'm the only sane one here. Look at these people. Would you believe that they're all insane? Well, they are. Nuts. Crazy. Let's just keep that between me, you, and my pal, Captain Winky. Anywho, I'm collecting badges to go along with
this?
my ogre ear collection. Orc is the flavor of the day. 50 go, ship it.
Alright, so we got to get 50 medallions from ogres as well. The other quest we want to pick up is just over here. We'll make our way there soon. And then we also have to go to EPL, which is the Eastern Plaguelands eventually. And complete this quest, because it chains into Lower Blackrock Spire. Can I use... quest item I have to use here? Yeah, this thing, the Draco. The Draco in Carcinatrix 900. And get Broodling Essence from it. So we'll finish some quests here today, guys, and then we'll make our way to WPL and EPL. Just go to the Plaguelands, do a little bit of questing there. Tried to get into Blackrock Depths again, but I just couldn't find one that wanted to do just an Emp run. Probably will have to make my own group for that. Or we could just do a full run again. Which wouldn't be too bad. And we're pretty damn close. A few more days and the gates will be opened. Hopefully we hit level 58. We probably will. I'll be shocked if we don't. But it's going to take us, I think where we're at, like 5 hours of gameplay to get there. And questing in zones is not a bad way of doing that. I think if you're trying to level fast, the quests give really good XP, so questing in zones is actually pretty damn good. We got wisdom up right now. I'm getting 30 mana per 5. Wondering if that's a better choice than might. Kill things faster with might, but the mana regen is nice. It keeps the train going, I guess you could say. And Metal Gear Solid's series surpassed 62.5 million copies sold following the release of Metal Gear Delta. I never got into that franchise, Metal Gear Solid. I've always heard good things about it. It's a PlayStation classic. I always thought my dad sort of looks like Solid Snake, like the old Snake. Kind of has that style with the gray mustache and the gray hair. Facial features are kind of the same too. Be cool to check out Metal Gear Solid eventually, one of these days. It's a cool thing about this day and age. You can check out an entire franchise of games and that you've never played before and probably be blown away. I wonder how long it would take to go through the entire franchise of Metal Gear Solid. I wonder if I could ask AI that. If I don't die here. Sorry, guys. Let me see. How long would that take? 100 to 150 hours. That's nothing. A full playthrough of the canon Metal Gear Solid franchise, including the original MSX games and Peace Walker, takes approximately 100 to 150 hours to complete. Story-focused run of major titles takes around 80 to 100 hours, while completionist runs covering all entries, including MGSV, takes 200 hours. My WoW characters are usually that long. I wonder how long our character is right now. 5 days, 8 hours. We're like almost halfway. Like we're over 100 right now. Yeah, just leveling a WoW character is pretty much doing all of that. Yeah, so that actually wouldn't be too bad. It's amazing. That's one thing about this classic. Is it does consume like an insane amount of time to level a character. It's kind of insane. If you play an hour a day, it's pretty much 5 to 6 months just to level a character in vanilla. I think it might be a little bit faster. Maybe 5 months, 4 months, TBC. But it takes a long time, man. And it makes you think, like, if you can play through an entire franchise of games in the amount of time it takes to level a character, that's kind of goes to show you, like, how much content, I guess, World of Warcraft has. Do we need to fight these guys? No. We need to fight these ogres. This is where I hit level 60 on this hardcore self-found warrior. Well, actually, we hit 60 turning in quests at Kargath, which is just here, over here. Or did we hit 60 in this cave? It was the last. I remember, like, the last day I played that character was here. We were here. It'd be cool to play that character again one day and maybe try some endgame, but playing a lot of characters right now. But the cool thing about hardcore and classic era servers is those servers never really go away. They just stay in the vanilla timeline, so you can always just go back whenever you want. If there's ever like a down period in WoW, you can always go back to those characters and check them out. So I kind of like the classic era servers. Cool if they have a TBC era. Because if they had a TBC era, I wouldn't feel like there would be so much of a rush to, you know, level up my character to make sure I get to check out the content at a, you know, make sure I eventually get to check the content out. Because I think once TBC's done, they won't have a TBC era probably, which is a shame. It's probably just gonna go to Wrath of the Lich King, and we'll hear about Classic Plus, hopefully. I really hope Classic Plus just isn't another sod. Season of Discovery. It might be, though. If it becomes a Season of Discovery that they charge you money for, then I probably won't try it out. But who knows? Maybe I will. I'm kind of a sucker when it comes to Blizzard games, to be honest. But I'm not buying Midnight right away. I'm not buying the Epic version so I get to play 3 days early. I won't do that. I might buy it 3 days after, though, and check out the story, but we'll see. That game's coming out in a month from now. And Blizzard's actually having an event in my city. This is like the first time, I think, a World of Warcraft midnight event in a couple of weeks. Not too sure if I'll go, but probably be playing a lot of TBC during that time. But it's cool that Toronto's getting an event. I forget what it's called. It's called like the something Dalaran or something like that. It's at a cool little venue. It's like a... I've never been there, but it looks like it has like a lot of... be a cool venue to host the event. I have to find it here. It's called Northern Live. I wonder why they called it Northern Live. Is Midnight in like taking place in Northern? Not too sure. I haven't like followed the lore of the War Within too much recently. But yeah, it's at this place called have to check it out here. Called the Illuminarium. So there's a lot of like lights and stuff. It's never been there. To be honest, I didn't even know this place existed till I looked at it. But it seems like you go into rooms and it has like a lot of lighting going on. It's illuminated. And people who hang out, and supposedly they're going to have like Dark Moon Fair games to play, and you can meet with the design lead of Midnight as well. If it was a classic event, I'd probably go, but I just don't really play retail, so I'd be kind of like out of place, I guess, maybe. Because it is kind of like almost a completely different game, even though it is the same game. You know, same franchise, I guess I could say. Yeah, I hope it's good. Supposedly the tickets are free, so you can't go wrong with that. Yeah, who knows? Maybe I'll think about it. I'm not too sure where the heck it is. I don't know, maybe I'll look into it. If anybody from the channel was going, I would think about checking it out, though. but I doubt it. I don't think there's many. Haven't really met anybody from the channel that lives in Toronto. We've met a few Canadians, so I haven't met them, but talked to a few. Be awesome to go to a BlizzCon event. I always thought that would be a lot of fun. Never been to one of those. We're almost done with the black dragon spawn, guys. I bet you if Blizzard had a TBC event, it'd probably be amazing. I remember, like, just lining up at GameStop, so it's called EB Games up here. Pretty much the same thing. But you would line up in front of the, EB Games, and you just wait for the midnight launch to happen. It's a lot of fun. Meet other people that are, also interested in the game you're playing. Did that for StarCraft 2. And I think Cataclysm as well. I didn't do it for TBC because I didn't play back then. I was started playing during Wrath of the Lich King. I need to find a wormkin here. Quite a few ogres we have to take down as well. Yeah, that's something of the past now. The midnight launch, man. Nobody does that anymore. Everyone just buys it online. But events like that are cool. You get to meet other people that are into the same game as you or same hobby. I remember I was in line waiting. This guy had a tablet, and he was like showing me his character on WoW Armory. I think he had a Paladin. Super cold out right now, though, so the event wouldn't be that great, where I'm at. I have to be indoors, that's for sure. One thing about winter midnight launches, not the best, but people still went, even though it was cold outside. I went for Halo 3 as well. Midnight launch for that. Gaming was a lot different back then, that's for sure. Nothing like how it was today. Streaming and YouTube wasn't really as popular, that's for sure. And obviously buying games online just wasn't really a thing. I wonder what was the last game I purchased in like a store. It was last decade for sure. I haven't bought a game from a game store in over a decade, I think. Close to a decade. Since we're kind of close, we'll go head over here and pick up a few quests. Haven't seen too many whelps.
Yo. You're probably wondering what I'm doing out here. Look at the cages. Ain't it obvious? I'm an animal lover, first and foremost, but a salesman by trade. I track down exotic animals for the rich and famous, and domesticate the beasts so they behave as proper pets. Now you're probably wondering, what can I do for you, Kibbler? The answer is simple. Take this here beast cage and find me some warg pups. For that, I'll domesticate a warg for you. Believe it or not, there are people out there willing to pay for the most vile of domesticated beasts. I'd sent Bijou into the Spire to try and collect some of those Spire spider eggs, but I haven't heard from her in weeks. Maybe you can help me out. I'll tell you what, adventurer. Go to Blackrock Spire and collect some Spire spider eggs for me. Bring them back here, and not only will I give you a little cash, but I'll even domesticate one for you.
All right, well, we have a good amount of Blackrock Spire quests now. Still need the tablet one though. Probably a good idea to wait until we finish that quest and get the follow-up before we get into Lower Blackrock Spire. There's a broodling right there. Maybe we can use this before. Yeah. Oh, there we go. The final wormkin. And 1 health there. At the end. This guy's leveling mining. Such a pain, man. It'd be tough to level it right now, I think. I think there's a lot of people leveling it up in preparation for TBC. I'll try to get this Paladin up sort of fast. We'll keep the video rate up. Like 2 to 3 videos a day on the Paladin. We might have 4 though. For like 1 or 2 days. I know it's like a lot of videos, guys. Because I do post a Warlock video a day as well. But I do want to get this Paladin to 70 as soon as possible, just so we can focus a little bit on the Warlock as well. So I don't want the Warlock to miss too much of TBC. Hoping to just miss phase 1. And then by the time the Warlock gets to 70, hopefully we have our wrap up with all of the heroic dungeons on the Paladin. That's kind of what I'm going to try to do on this character. Get our reputations up, and then when the Warlock hits 70, they can automatically get into heroic dungeons without having to farm the reps. I hope the raid reps are like that as well. I'm not too sure if that's the case, but it would be nice if you only had to get the the Karazhan raid rep once, or the attunement. I wonder if the attunements are countbound. Are they account bound? I think they're not. TBC Anniversary's attunements are significantly more alt-friendly and feature account-wide mechanics, so that's good. Once your first character earns revered reputation and completes dungeon attunements, you can purchase account-bound keys for alts. Okay, cool. So yeah, the Warlock will just be able to just get in. And we'll probably do all of our attunements on the Paladin if there's like a rep grind connected to it, because humans get 10% increased reputation gains with diplomacy. So yeah, that's good that they're doing that, man, because it is a pain to it wasn't as alt friendly the last time around. I just need 2 more ogre mages. Most of the orcs are over here. We also need fire gut brutes. I think they're inside the cave, maybe. The brutes. We'll check here. They could be up top. Let's see if we can find some brutes in here. Get the final ogre mage. Maybe I'll start, I might change the numbers of the episodes. I don't know, it'll still be on the same playlist. But I might start as episode 1 when we get to Outland. I assume some people might not be interested in the classic journey, right? They just kind of want to see what's going on in Outland for TBC. So maybe I'll change that. Maybe even give it its own separate playlist. Because we're starting to get like over episode 100 now, so it's quite a few episodes. Okay, so it's all Fire Gut Ogres in here. We're gonna get out of here. It seems like there isn't too many brutes in here. Mostly just Ogre Magi and Fire Gut Ogres. Have we fought any? We've fought 3 brutes so far. I'm pretty sure they're up top. There's Shadow Priest. It's a fun class to play. Never really got... Well, I can't really say it's a fun class to play, but from what I've heard, it's pretty fun. Great PvP class. Mind control abilities always seem to be a fun ability to use in World PvP. There's like a second tier cave here from what I remember. It's down here maybe? Maybe that's where these ogres are. Yeah, just over here. Yeah, there's a brute. Only one more. This is clearly the brute cave. I have a feeling it would be in here. I either leveled up in this cave here on my warrior, from what I remember. I remember this cave though. Maybe we did it right after we turned the quest in. Wonder why they didn't bring out, you know, a TBC hardcore server. It would have been cool. I probably would have checked it out. I think they should have done that. Would have been an interesting challenge. Leveling to 70 in like TBC hardcore, but there isn't as many. I think 1 to 60 wouldn't be that bad, but it would get more challenging from 60 to 70. All right, now we're hunting down whelps. Go for a little run around here. Kind of a pain. I think we're like probably not the only ones looking for whelps here. They seem to be just in this area here. I mean, we should layer off of this. Try to, the heck? That was a quick layer. We are now on layer 1. Let's see if this one is any better for black broodlings. Doesn't look like it. Really want to finish this quest because it's 2 quests in 1. I think we'll just keep layering until we find one that we sort of have all to ourselves. So this guy's doing the same quest as us. It's level 60, man. Some people are, is this layer 1 again? Yeah. Some people are like finishing quests at 60 so they can turn them in. When the gates open. And supposedly you can get to 61 from all of the turn-ins. We're pretty damn close to it. But some people are doing that just to give themselves a little bit of a head start, I guess you could say. Because once you hit 61, you can pretty much just go straight to Zangermarsh. Or you could go right into the dungeons. This guy's level 60, dude. Are you serious, bro? You really that kind of guy? It's going to be kind of a pain to deal with this guy. He's going to kill me, most likely. This bubble. I wonder why he's trying to kill me so much. I got a mage here too. Yeah, layer 2, not a good layer. We're back, we got ganked. Layering off of their, trying to get off layer 2. Supposedly this is layer 6. This group here. Uh-oh. I think they're hunting me. Nice, we layered. Right? Did we layer there? Yes, we did. Nice. Jumped through a portal, guys. And escaped. The griefing mage priest combo. Imagine they layer to 6 and gank me. I think they were on the same quest. I think they're trying to complete this quest so they can, I guess, turn them in at 60. Get to 61 quick. Kind of sweaty, but if you got nothing else to do on your character, it's not a bad idea. The thing is, you play like that, you kind of run out of stuff to do pretty quick. But if they keep the pace pretty fast, if the content rolls out pretty fast, then it shouldn't be too bad. For players that play it, they want to rush through the content. And then there's always alts, right? That's one thing about boosts. The boosts that you can always get an alt up pretty damn fast, and you just play that character. Do the same thing. Not a bad layer though. Just need 9 more whelps. Yeah, there wasn't much we could do to the priest. See that? They just put like a powered shield on themselves and couldn't really do any damage to them. After Hodge, I was dead. That's kind of how it works as a red paladin. We have like really no interrupt. Other than repentance. I guess we could have repentanced him and then ran away, maybe. Just CC'd him for 6 seconds. But the mage was going to probably kill us even if we did that. Yeah, a lot of people here. Yeah, if you're ever getting ganked like that, camped by some high levels, some level 60s, just lair. Or if you're in a guild that likes world PvP, just message your guild and get a little war going on. I think we're guildless at the moment. Damn it, he flew away. I just need 2 more essence and 7 more whelps. There's always somebody who layer again. Which one is this? 2? Yeah, we don't want to go to 2. 2 is not a good layer. It's where the priest and the mage are. Stay off that layer for now. It'd be funny if we layered over and we just spawned right on top of them. This one's kind of a pain. Not a lot of whelps. Try again here. Layer 10. That's a new one. Let's give that one a try. Should be layering pretty soon here. Still on 6. To get out of combat with this scorpion. This guy's really following us, man. Seems like we're still on layer 6. Think about that was one thing that's good about 6 is a lot of alliance here. Also, yeah, if you notice during like the first day, if you're like getting completely wrecked, there'll probably be like alliance layers and horde layers. It's kind of a lame thing about layering, but usually that's the case where it's like just a little bit more alliance than horde. On some layers than others. Or if you're a horde, right, and there's more alliance, you could probably switch to a layer with more horde. They try to balance it though, supposedly. They try to keep it as, I think it's 60-40. Yeah, we're not getting layered. Oh, there we go. That's hilarious. Right on top of a whelp. That's so good. This is a good layer, I think. Hopefully. Getting rocked by this whelp, though. Reuse this. I got this quest done. We just need to find 4 more whelps. Need to go back here to turn this in. Maybe we'll head over that way. Turn it in. So I think that's like the only quest we have that we need to turn in there. No. No. Layer 10's pretty good. It's not a bad one. It is kind of lame that you have to that you can do this, though, I will admit. But if it's there, you should use it. This guy's trying to do a quest. Thing is, I don't think it drops medallions for both of us. He could be looking for whelps, though. If he's looking for whelps, might be worth it to group up for that. Another 60 undead priest. I wonder if we'll get ganked up here. Not looking too safe.
The Burning Steppes is a dangerous place, but scholars like me will do almost anything to advance our knowledge. It worked! You got the
Speak
essence.
quick.
Well done,
Get in, get out.
Well done. This essence will be invaluable in my research. I hope to one day learn how to capture living dragons' whelps, or perhaps capture their eggs. If I could find a way to do that, then I would be the envy of dragon scholars around the world. My employer would also be happy. And as I said before, he's someone you want to keep happy. I have another favor to ask of you. My initial study of the essence you collected shows that it might be possible to freeze dragon whelp eggs and preserve them. I want to test this theory, but first I need specially
this is
made
the
engineering
backup in
components. My colleague,
Winter Spring.
Felnuck Steelspring, can make them. Here, take this letter to Felnuck. It tells him what I need. You'll find Felnuck in Winter Spring, in the town of Everlook.
Tinky's letter. Hi, Felnock. My studies in the Burning Steppes are proceeding splendidly. And I owe Travlite a lot for all his help. Here's what I need to continue. A steel coil, bumber, bitzel, a 17 gouge, ice spanner, 12 pounds of duck feathers, jar of that glue you make. Thanks a lot, Felnock. And when we see each other again, remind me not to put coal in your boots. Tinky. There we go. Another quest for us to bring up to Winter Spring. We'll eventually go there. Be a good place to go at like 57, 58. Oh, is this guy lair? Yeah, the truth layered off of here. It's funny when you see that, eh? Like somebody's right beside you and then they just teleport away. Okay, well, I was hoping we would get like at least one whelp here, guys. Okay, good. There's one. No wonder that Brood decided to teleport. To layer off of this layer. This guy might gank us because we just killed a whelp. He's probably thinking about it. Zotos invites us to a group. Zotos, where are you? Come with me, Zotos. We can kill stuff. Yeah, I'm just looking for whelps. I don't know if he's down with that. This kind of sucks, going back and forth looking for whelps. I might just lair. This guy just started. Okay, cool. Good luck. I might leave this lair. I think what we do with the druid did. We might go back to layer 2 and take our chances. Look how fast we are on this mount. This is just from Pursuit of Justice. We got this far ahead. Good luck. Going to a different layer level. Oh, this one sucks. Oh, for whelps. Yeah, 07, yeah. Salute. Layer 8. We haven't been here yet. See what it's like. Good old layer 8. We on 8 yet? No, we're still on 10. Go! Kill this before we get sent to another layer. The stupid Scorpid, man. We just need one more. Is there another one around here? Love how he dazed me, like, right away. Oh, wow, there's the last one's here. We got kicked. The group got disbanded, we didn't get to lair. We're gonna get killed by this hunter. Hunter was 100% thinking about that. No, no, no. Zotos, no. That's Sparks. Sparks, man. Come on, Sparks. Thank you, dude. Thank you, bro. We'll give him an 07. Don't usually give out 07s, but that deserved one. Oh, we did it, guys. Completed the quest here. We picked up a bunch of quests for Blackrock Spire, mostly lower. Not too sure. I'm probably not going to do the 50 medallion right now. Maybe we'll just hold on to it. And next episode will probably be in the Plaguelands, guys.
What can I do for you? Outstanding, soldier. The orcs and ogres will be reeling from this blow for minutes, maybe even hours. They're reeling, I tell you. Our next strike must be decisive. The brute lord Gortesh must be slain. More importantly, his head must be returned to me, so that I may prepare the third phase of our attack on the fire-cut ogres. Be warned, soldier.
Any vendors here?
Gortesh rules not from Dreadmaw Rock, but from a black rock orc structure to the west of Dreadmaw Rock.
We could hang out here for a bit.
Find Gortesh and chop off his fat head.
And kill Gortesh and get the medallions.
Superb slaying, adventurer. Now that we know you can handle yourself around Dragonkin, we can talk of more pressing matters.
Yeah, see? Alright, guys. Well, I think the plan will be... Yeah, I can't disenchant that yet. Yeah, we'll probably stay here, guys. Next episode. I'll probably just start an episode right after this one, and we'll finish this medallion quest, and we'll get Gortash down as well, and then we'll make our way to the Plaguelands. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.